Alright, hello there everyone. We are back in Factorio. Give me one. Just need to do the Twitch up struggle. And... we are live and set up. Alright. So, hello everyone. So, I've actually played this game a little bit on my own, on my Discord server. We want to... I'm pretty sure the load is gonna be kind of long. But basically, it's just a thing. I definitely did things a little bit better. But yeah. That is not important. What is important is this one. Oh gosh, I honestly don't even remember what I was doing here. Alright. So... one thing that we definitely did very, very, very wrong is this. This thingy here. Also... man, we don't have a lot of trees. So, I now understand that the trees eat pollution. And it's actually kind of important. So that is going to be one of the things that I'm probably going to focus on solving. Also, another thing that we kind of did wrong is this entire cooking stack here. You kind of wanna... you kind of don't want to take the same call. As far as I can tell. It's not like it's going to matter for too long, but... yeah, basically there's a couple problems that we have made. I also kinda need splitters pretty badly. Anyway, how is the alien situation? The alien situation seems pretty alright. But yeah, so I basically played a little bit of Factorio on my Discord server with the boys, and... well, not like with them, but for them, by screen sharing, and I think I comprehend a couple mistakes and things that we can do a little bit better. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna do this, like, perfectly, but, yeah. Like, for instance, I now understand that there is no such thing as having enough resources. There's also no such thing as having enough electricity. Okay. Also, caring about aesthetics is kinda pointless in this game, so I'm just not gonna do it. Like, what kind of engineer cares about the aesthetics anyway? There we go. We're doing lots of research. Yeah, so we can click on this, and we can tell that we are low on power, which is one of the reasons why our power plant, our research facilities are doing so badly. So, we are going to increase our power production. Go. Now, objective today is to get to fluids. If I can get to fluids, I will consider this a small victory. Alright, let's see if that's enough power now. Nowhere near. Alright, we definitely need more. Gosh, still not enough. Oh, we don't just need gears, we need, like, everything. I'm trying to remember what I was even doing with this build. Oh yeah, one thing I've learned is you can never have enough arm plates in this freaking game. So I'm gonna be making more iron plates. It is incredibly important to make more iron plates. So we are just gonna be expanding, like, pretty badly. Here we go. Yeah, I can just clone belts, so that's pretty easy. Message. Yet again, Fingusa forgot to mute himself on Discord. Yeah, so this is a problem here. I love how this just... There we go. Sometimes it is automatic, sometimes it is not. It's not very consistent. Gonna... lead this up. Have to destroy the extremely few trees we actually have. I do wish you could, like, automate, like, building and such a little bit better in this game. Again, for a game about automation, you cannot automate almost anything. Like, yeah, you can automate production of items, right? But you cannot automate, like, building. Which is kind of strange. That seems a little bit backwards. There we go. So the coal is gonna get there eventually. Am I really out of pipes? I'm gonna need a lot of pipes very soon. Yeah, sadly we do not actually have solar power right now. So we cannot, like, resolve all of our problems with solar power. Alright. How is the electricity situation now? It is met. We've done it. It is met. God, I just realized I still am not gonna be able to extend this very well. Yeah, if I would be rebuilding this, I would build this in a very different way, but considering how much of a struggle it is to rebuild anything in this game, I just kinda don't wanna. I kinda wish the developers made this a little bit more fun to rebuild. Because building it is kinda fun, but rebuilding it is kinda poo. I will help a little bit. You basically need a lot of overproduction. And I'm pretty sure the word overproduction is giving, like, actual fear into the hearts of many. Because we sure don't like overproduction these days in real life. No? I like that it's actually somewhat automatic. It's just, it's difficult to trust the belts. Because they very commonly don't like to work. we go. Oh, I was only able to extend this so little. So much work for so little. I really hated the fact that it's not mirrored, but it is what it is, man. Oh. There we go. We're gonna need so many iron plates. Alright, so we have a massive iron thingy here, so when we run out of iron, we can use this. We have lots of trees over here, so they are basically eating... they are consuming the pollution over here, which is really useful. Man. We have so many iron plates. And yet that is nowhere near enough. Oh yeah, we now have like all of these weird things that I don't even comprehend. Switching to fast inserters right now is kind of pointless. We don't really care for now. Trains. That's another thing I don't entirely comprehend for now. But let's research it anyway, I guess. Yeah, the main limiting point here is the fact that these things create science rather slowly. But as long as we have something here, that means that we actually, you know, we are creating with excess. Excess is good in certain conditions. Because of which, I'm going to make some excess. Need to keep an eye on the pollution and see when it gets like too much, so that we have to, you know, start clearing. Now, we are certainly not very strong, and I don't know if we are ever gonna be strong. Yet again, out of pipes. Okay, whatever you say, game. The funny shit is, like, I'm not even using pipes. I don't know where they are going. Oh, time to wait. Boy, I love waiting for crafting in a game about automation. Like, upgrade to crafting speed would speed up this game a lot. Like this, even though it looks fast, is actually really slow. Like, honestly, I would not even mind if it was instant. Low-key. There we go. so with that we should be making more than enough. Yeah, we are making more than enough electricity. This is okay. Right, so what should we automate now? Are we automating bullets anywhere? No. I feel like we really should. Like, we have this entire thing here, you know, like, we should probably automate bullets. Right, how do we make bullet? Just arm plate. Okay. Actually, no, we are automating bullets. Alright, so how do we make good bullet? We need copper plates and steel plates. Well, good thing we are making steel. Eventually I'm gonna have to just completely redo this. And every second I'm taking not redoing this is a second that I will hate myself later. Amen. I'm gonna need a splitter over here. Here. This is so annoying, but let's go. Go. Put down these. Man, this is so jank. This is, we are brewing some serious spaghettios over here. I kinda wish I could just undo all of this and just start from the beginning, but that would be so much work. Like, I technically have all of this, like, here, you know, so, like, it shouldn't be that much work. Also, it is getting hot. I need my AC, I'm really sorry. Get a little bit without AC. Automobilism. You can get a fucking car in this game? Crazy. But yeah, so we are gonna be bringing the steel. So obviously we are gonna be making the bullet, you know, the better bullet over here. These are gonna be better bullet. Alright, so we need bullet, which we have. We need steel, which I'm gonna move in. And then we are gonna need copper plates, which ironically is gonna be rather annoying to bring over. Because for this, I don't actually need to do too much. I'm squeezing every millimeter of this ore. All of this ore is mine. Anyway, back to working on this. So, we are going to lead the steel. The steel is gonna go like so. Okay. That means we need to take the steel. What? Ah. Oh, that tree was... But I hate trees. And there we go. Now we have the first arm and the second arm. And now those freaking copper plates somehow. Because once I can manufacture better bullets, life's gonna be a little bit easier, I feel. We are gonna need copper plates here. Oops. Definitely gonna need to lead them. Let's have a look. Oh, I definitely need to make more copper plates, actually. Alright, so this is going to sound really crazy, but we need to lead them around. Now, I have a question. These grenades. I need coal and iron plates. They're actually weirdly easy to make. Gun. Science. So... yeah, the main problem is that this is not very expandable. We cannot expand this no more. But yeah. Splitter time. There's nothing that cannot be solved by splitters, honestly. Any belts? Thankfully, I have a whole bunch of belts right here. And boom, 277 belt. But I have so much gold. I mean, I technically could just keep expanding this, actually. There's actually nothing that tells me not to do that. Anyway. Time to sabotage my thing here. And this is actually going to give, like, actual Ligma to people who know how to play this game. To be fair, I do need the wood. Alright. Now lead this. Down here. Towards our bullet patch here. And with that, we can actually make better bullet. Don't you love it how the trees exist here specifically to make this not fun? God, I miss when games used to be just fun. Those were the days, man. I remember one of the first games I ever played that is kind of similar to this is a game called The Incredible Machine. It was like a series of several games. 3 games, maybe? 4? No matter at what point in the game you are, you will always be low on belts. Even if you make millions of belts, you're always gonna be low on belts. It is just the fact of life at this point. I like this totally not Dune music. New Age. New Age is just Dune music these days. Ah, speaking of iron gear. Time to grab some iron gear. The iron plate limitation now? I hate these random limitations that the game throws at me. There we go. Long boys. We are doing this all in the name of science. I'll be completely honest, I actually would not mind just like spawning shit tons of some of these machines, right? Because I'm gonna be crafting these anyway, right? Like I would be okay if it like did remove your like resources in your inventory, it would be just immediately done. God, so much science. Cover that. The long boys, we can actually... At least we are now mass producers. We are automatically producing bullet. Yeah, that feels pretty good, not gonna lie. Finally, bullets that don't suck. Oh, these two suck. I actually legitimately am not entirely sure if these bullets are actually, like, better or worse. No, well, okay, they're not worse, but, like, are they really so much better than they're worth? That right there is the correct question. Like, are they good? Like, are they, like, much good? Oh yeah, I kind of want to mine here as well. I'm not gonna set up anything too crazy here. Look, baby. Splitters. A time splitter. Oh. Let me guess, I cannot make these because I'm missing plates. Yay! Like, look at this shit, how long it takes to craft. Well, and now we are stuck. We cannot actually do anything right now. Gonna move it like actually kind of like this. Are you fucking serious? These trees have the largest hitboxes I've ever seen in my life. That's a lie, by the way, but still. There we go, just a couple. Also, look, we are yet again out of bolts. Yay! But I cannot wait to have all of this not use coal. So I can just have it be electrical. Because I know that it can be electrical. There we go. And now this is going to be cooking something. Huh? These things have such a low range of cables, it's ridiculous. Look, we are making brick. Yep, this is in danger zone and this is in danger zone. Yo, let's test out this new ammo we are making. Show you. Yeah, let's just grab these. I need to go fuck up some aliens. I'm keeping things kinda on the lowbrow right now. I'm trying not to do too much craziness. And this is a pretty small nest. Let's see how we can handle it now with better gun and better armor. Yeah, I would say this ammo is a little bit better. You know, a little bit. So that place got marked. Now this place. Now that one is gonna be a little bit of a beach because I think it's in the middle of a forest. Yes. Like to be like here in the open space. Because cover doesn't really exist in this game. The way us humans understand cover. There we go. Now, the biggest danger is gonna be here. This area is also important because apparently there's oil. We kinda want oil. Oil is good. We like oil. Gotta look how slow your dude moves. Alright. Make me some grenades. Yep, go in iron plates. That means I could just split this coal here. Fingusa, try not to split. Difficulty impossible. There we go. We are yet to get out of belts, by the way. Like, man. There we go. Just a few belts, nothing big. Oh, and we are yet again out of long, boys. Okay, and bolts. And there we go. Now we are going to be working on grenades. We have yet another use for the coal. Oh my god, these things are taking ages to build. There we go. They do take a bit. There we go. And all of this we are doing so that we can get one of the new sciences. I'm actually going to slop the science over here. Just everything stops. Oh fuck, it needs a wall as well. Oh. Didn't see that one. So here's gonna be grenades. And here's gonna be bullet. I should love it how there's always a tree somehow. Alright. Trees are mankind's worst enemy at this point. It's not really the aliens, it's fucking trees, man. No wonder it was the primary weapon of the Vietnam War. Alright, so now we are like halfway there with this. Right. Wall. Just stone brick, okay. It's okay, it's just stone brick, man. So it's okay. Okay, so it's going to take the stone break and it's going to expunge the wall. And we're gonna take the wall along this thing. And we're gonna get the military science. We're gonna take the military science around and slop it right here. A little bit inefficient. But, you know, when was the last time you were able to actually be efficient in this game? Go. It will connect like this, and then we will be able to build these. And like I said, we are gonna take these around. We're gonna take down these guns. And yet again, we are out of belts. God, you need like millions of belts at this point. Your entire factory is depending on these belts. But yeah, once we start doing military science, it is going to be good. It's not going to really progress us or anything. But it is still going to be pretty good. Oh, for a moment I thought I just did a really, really bad goof there. I was triple checking my goof there in my head. I was like, oh no, did I fuck it up? That random load always spooks me. Like in my head, I'm always like, oh no, something went wrong. Alright. Now that I think about it, I usually think something went wrong. It's just kind of like a normal thing in my life that something, you know, something always goes wrong. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger and stronger. Go. One more. I hope this is not going to screw me over in the future. Don't worry, I don't like the fact that I cannot expand this either. I really don't like it. It's ironically a very annoying thing to build. For all the wrong reasons. Oops. And there we go. Entirely new science. Now it is going to take a bit before this actually starts properly working, but hey, we're almost there. I don't like how this is the only oil I have. Yeah, I guess we research. There we go. Get a better gun bullet thing. Alright, so what is the next thing that we should work on? Like, what is the next thing we should automate? Maybe engine units? That seems pretty useful. For that we are gonna need pipes. Pipes are made by using iron plates. So where am I gonna grab iron plate? Well, I guess in the obvious location. You know, I could just take it here. Man, but this is sometimes double click, that's weird. Can I have on most of my logistic stuff, like, in the general area here, if possible? Alright, pipes. And the next step on that is... steel plate and iron gear. I have iron gear somewhere around here, right? It started to get a little bit crazy. Oh, I'm stupid, I never set this up. And for that, I'm gonna need long boys. These are so expensive. There we go. Oh, that one for some reason doesn't have power. Every single one of them does except that one. How is that like a hole when... whatever. We are Gucci. Alright, so... engine units. So... I'm gonna need gears. Actually, am I gonna need engine units? What are they for? Should I really be doing this when I do not know if I'm gonna need them? I mean, engines seem like a very important thing. I mean, I'm not planning to be doing trains as I really do not comprehend them. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe there's not actually a need. Yeah, we will do that when we need it. Like, it comes down to that. But I need more of these though. And one is out of coal. Look how difficult it is to maneuver. There we go. But yeah, eventually we are going to run out of these resources. You know, we need to, we need to think about that a little bit. I feel like stud number 2 here. Ooh. I definitely need more walls. Man, didn't expect walls to be the big thing. Oh. Didn't expect the cooking to be the big thing. Whoa. Didn't expect the mining to be the big thing. Wow. That I can only add one more. Oh my god, I'm actually retarded. These are like all the mistakes that, like, I don't even understand how I'm not noticing them. I mean, it is morning, so, you know, I'm a little bit groggy, but, like, I'm not so groggy that I should not notice something so obvious. Yeah, I just need more mining here, really. That's kind of the limiting factor here. Really did not expect this to be so spooky, but you know, here we are. Oh fuck, I can't even do this one. Yeah, this is it's actually as far as I can take things. I'm like mega limited on a lot of this shit. This is annoying as shit. There was probably a quadrillion better ways to do this during development, honestly. Just saying. The developers just decided, nope, it has to be just this fucking annoying. You see, us, the developers of Factorio, actually hate the very idea of quality of life. Are we sure I'm not going to lower the price of the game so that more people can play it? Because that would mean that we probably have to deal with more people asking questions about the development. Alright. That should be good enough for now, I think. Man, these things are eating the walls like it's nobody's biz. And that's with me like way increasing the productivity here. Yeah, he's stockpiling, that means the productivity is good. It's mostly here where it's kinda poopy. Actually no, it's the cooking that's kinda poopy. Maybe it is time. Start upgrading this. But look at the pollution. It's like I'm constantly fighting nature itself. And by nature I mean my own pollution that I cause myself. But I am basically fighting nature right now. 200, 400, ugh. Yeah, these are gonna take a bit. with power we are Gucci. So I kind of wanna like upgrade, you know, like our furnaces now. The problem is that will create a lot of more pollution, and I'm not entirely sure I can deal with that. My dude is actually really good at killing. My dude is obnoxiously good at killing. My gosh. Maybe these, like, gun upgrades are actually totally worth it. Man. That weird green stuff on the floor is a little bit annoying. Alright, so we can actually be pretty confident that we can, like, destroy these pretty easily. But remember when we were, like, barely able to do anything to these hives and now we can just solo them? Now, once I kill this hive here, I will have this massive iron patch just for myself. They are. Alright. That will help a little bit. So basically this entire section here is safe. And again, as long as I don't destroy too many trees, the pollution should be pretty under control. But yeah, once we start running out of iron, I'm just going to take, I'm gonna take this. This insane amount of iron. Like, how much iron is that? Oh, you know, 4.3 million, as opposed to 300k. Are we stockpiling military science yet? Sorta. Kinda. A little. I feel like we are producing just a little bit more than we need. I'm going to wipe out this hive here now. Because like it's not like we really can do much right now, so we might as well just kinda kill time by, you know, wiping out the locals. And there they are. But there are none of those shooty worm thingies. The fake shy hoods. Worm sign. And boom. Ah, it was good. To wipe out aliens. Okay, next area we are gonna wipe out is gonna be this one. Because these are gonna be spicy. But as long as I keep wiping out all of the aliens that are like anywhere near, I am basically protecting myself from the consequences of my own actions. Which is something that we all kind of want to do, but can't in real life. There we go. Another wiped out hive and more resources for the factory in the future. But yeah, next target is gonna be these sudden hives. I do like the fact that I have like quadrillion trees around my factory now. They are really protecting the factory. Because the factory must grow, obviously. And I cannot exactly grow it when there's aliens nibbling on my copper wires. We're still not stockpiling walls. And military science is kinda being stockpiled. Kinda. There we go. I think now we can start upgrading this stuff. I'm going to upgrade this so that we can get the science going a little bit better. So do I have to take it out or can I just drag it? Oh, I can just upgrade it, okay. That's good. I was kind of hoping that it would work like that. So how much better are we talking? Yeah, it's pretty good actually. Yeah, I would say that's pretty good. But yeah, I'm assuming that this is like extremely evil when it comes to environment. Like I can see the smoke being like 4 times bigger. So I'm assuming it produces like at least twice if not 3 times more pollution. Ooh, we've got some really spicy pollution in the middle here. I do have gun, and I do have bullet, and I did just upgrade my stuff, so let's go south and let's clear those hives. It is important. Especially because that is our only nearby patch of coal, and it is huge, it's just 7 million, Jesus Christ. And here I was thinking I'm gonna be dealing with fluids, and I'm still basically at the point where I was when I started. Ooh, already. There we go. That's 1. 3 more to go. That's a lot of worms. Wow, snipers. It's almost impossible to see the stuff on the ground. At this point, it's really only safe to just assume it's everywhere. Like enemies everywhere. Enemies everywhere! I feel like those worms have more range, depending on the angle. Doesn't make a lot of, like, sense, I think. This is a super small height, but I need to clear it if I want to build here in the future. This is me just thinking about the future. You're currently not thinking about the now, you're thinking about the in 20 hours. Right, let's wipe out this. I'm glad that there's HP regen. It totally didn't need to be, but it was, thankfully. Huh? Your fish? Huh? What a fish for? Huh. Fish. I don't think they understand how to get to me. Silly creatures, they cannot walk around cliffs. They're like turtles. And there we go. Like I said, they are just like turtles. Ooh, there's a big hive over there. I can absolutely understand why you would want a car, but in this terrain, a car would be kinda dangerous. A car would be really good for, like, a flat terrain with no trees and rocks. Alright, so let's see what my factory has been doing while I was gone. Not much, actually. Yeah, let me just cut down these trees. I don't care for them very much. They're just making things complicated over here. Wow, we are still not making... We're still not making enough. Even with the upgraded fucking furnaces. I've been stockpiling stone. Stone, but not the brick. Brick by brick, stone by stone. Well, let's upgrade some more furnaces, I guess. I feel like upgrading all of these is a pretty good idea. Because that is just going to increase my productivity by quite a lot, I feel. There we go. I really hope these advanced furnaces are better. Or steel furnaces, whatever. Man, it's hot today. It's even 9 and it's already feeling like it's like 12. Alright, so... I'll take some of these grenades. Kinda wanna see what they can do. And obviously bullet. Can you imagine a moment when bullet is not awesome? So, grenade. So, can I maybe do this? Oh my god, I just got the most brilliant idea ever. Okay, this is the most asinine way to use grenades I've ever seen, but let's fucking go, because one of the reasons why I didn't want to deal with the pump jig there is because that is a lot of, you know... But now, I have made a realization. Storage tanks. So there's a bit of black gold here. It's 4 pieces of it. Okay, it needs electricity, so we are gonna have to drag electricity over. Okay. Okay. So we should take this back. Boom. Boom. I'm gonna need some of those underground pipes. But I'm gonna need more iron plates. You always need more iron plates, baby. This is so far away, bro. At least we are still happily mining. These trees I'm going to cut down because I still have pretty good use for wood. Right, so we are gonna need these. Oh wait, I don't need to grab those. I can just grab them here, you know, the normal pipes. I can wait a little bit and they will make themselves. What I will need to make are these. I'm gonna need a lot of them. Yeah, how is that coming along? We are almost done with that research, actually. That means our guns are gonna be even better. Fuck yeah, I love guns. We need another one of these. Okay, so I need to drag electricity over. It should not be that difficult, just a little bit annoying. Really. So man, my inventory is just all coal. I've been very naughty for Christmas, apparently. I'm sorry, Santa Claus, I just really wanted to destroy the environment. Go. Underground pipe. What? Underground pipe. How do you... There we go. Man, these controls were very much created by Megalomaniac. Create as many of these as possible so that there's not too many attacking points for potential, you know, aliens. Also so that it's a little bit easier to move. There we go. It is connected. Put there's a pumpy right here. There we go, and now we just have to send electricity through it. And I'm gonna need a radar over here. Like 100%. Because I am gonna want to know what's going on over here. Okay, we have all kinds. Oh no. Flammables. Sulfur. Plastics. Oh no, new circuits. Oil processing. Oh boy, here we go. This is where the insanity begins. Battery. Flamethrower. Ooh, rocketry. Land. Oh, now we are talking. Oh, now we are talking. Now this is gonna be some interesting shit. Alright, so what about the new thingies? Rain stops. Chemical plant. Oil refinery. Yo! Hey, thank you for the raid, much appreciated. I'm learning how to play the game. Basic oil processing. Petroleum gas. Oh. Oh. Solid fuel. Oh. Is that like people? Oh, that's such a Czech thing. I'm not entirely sure if, like, non-Czechs would even know what people is. You're welcome. Same from me on my first free play. Kept the rating category. Oh. Awesome. Again, thank you very much. Okay, so... should we wait until we like stock up the oil? Should we start right now? I feel like these things are not really getting us a lot of oil. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I'm not entirely sure. Pipeline content, storage tank. Well, we should probably begin by building these things, like oil refineries. Oh no, we need stone bricks. Okay, I made a terrible mistake. So remember how I said, oh yeah, we are not gonna need stone. Surely we're not gonna need stone for anything, right? Ooh, that was a mistake. It's just that the oil patch is very small. Well, so it is kind of the only oil patch we have, though. What is this? Oh! That's uranium. Oh! Nukes. Nuclear plant. Oh, oh, nuclear plants. Oh, oh la la. Oh la la. Now we are talking. All right. So, what should we do now? Well, we kind of have the problem over here with the freaking stone bricks here. So we are still not stockpiling walls. And I cannot exactly extend this because I built this in a really stupid way. I mean, I could actually. There is actually a way how to extend this. I cannot imagine. I cannot believe I didn't think of this. There we go. Why am I so stupid? Oh my god. And I'm leaving one room between them anyway. There we go. Oh, this is going to solve everything. Alright, shoo. Boom. Boom. Just stick to the design, don't overcomplicate shit. That's why it's going to take forever to fill the tanks. It's just best to begin processing the oil. We need to process it to advance the research. I mean, yeah, I figured. It's just, I am kind of stuck on bricks of all things. Ah, God damn it. Seriously, I'm not entirely sure if this is like my mouse problem or if this is something with the game. Because this is like the only game where I have like that weird like double clicking problem. I think. So... okay, that should help a lot. And there we go, now we are stockpiling bricks. Man. Which should help the production here a little bit. Because now I will be able to just like go over here. Oh. And now limiting factor is stone, so we need more miners. But there's not a lot of stone here. Oh, do we have any other stone? There's stone here. We may have to do an extension, and we may have to build another mining area here, and lead the stone here. Yep. Yep, already working on it. Eventually. How is military science looking? Is it being stockpiled? Actually, it is. If anything, we actually have so much military science now. Oh my god. Oh my god. We went from having no military science to having so much I actually do not know what to do with it. Well, that's actually good, because the moment it starts stockpiling, that means production is going to go down. That means the walls are going to start stockpiling. That means the bricks are going to start stockpiling. That's good, actually. This may not seem good, but this is actually good. Well, see, expansion can only be so much, because I'm assuming there are means of, like, better expanding later on. Because if I have to do all of this expansion by hand, especially considering I have situations like here, which I'm assuming there's gonna be some kind of non-belt way of moving resources eventually. Because the belts can only go so much, because the underground thing, right? You can only go, what, like 5 tiles? That means if I have 6 belts next to each other, sorry, 5 belts next to each other, this cannot go through anymore. So, there's only so much expanding I can do right now. Maybe these ones actually are better? Oh my god, yes, 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 the upgraded belts. The upgraded underground belts are actually oh my god. Okay, we've got a big reason to upgrade. I didn't even notice that. First, we need more production. There we go. More stone. Fuck the trees. Who even cares about nature at this point? We started processing, well, we haven't even processing oil yet, but we are getting to that. It's just a, like, mind-blowing moment. Okay, I cannot actually build it here, sadly. Because of the way I've designed. Quote-unquote designed. I'm pretty sure calling this a design is, some kind of crime in some countries. There we go. Infinite stone. Oh. But that's weird. I just, like, doubled my production of stone. But it still gets stuck around here. You would think that when you double the production of something, you're gonna get, like, double the production, right? You know, that makes sense? I'm confused. Oh. Oh. Well, I'm just going to close my... How many miners do you have on stone? Lots? 15... 20... 22. Well, I added... Like, I doubled the amount of miners, right? And the stone was getting stuck right around here before I doubled, right? So you would think that if I doubled the amount of miners that they are all mining, you would think that since it was getting stuck here before I doubled, it would go here, right? But it's getting still stuck right here. That doesn't make sense, right? Am I losing it, or am I, like, completely misunderstanding something here? Click on power pole. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm completely okay. If anything, I'm producing, like, more than twice necessary. Not all furnaces are equal. Well, again, it's because, like I was saying, you know, like, before I doubled the production, it got here, right? I doubled the production and it's still, like, here. It's like, huh? Oops. It's way too easy to accidentally get rid of stuff. Anyway, I'm going to forget about it. This doesn't make any sense to me, so I'm just going to close my eyes. I'm just gonna grab these bricks and I'm gonna move on. Alright, so... let's build one of these and one of these. Let's go down south. And let's have a look, see what the actual fuck is going on with oil processing. Copper is okay. Copper is not having any trouble. Copper is like, mwah, al dente. But iron and stone shitting themselves in the process. Well, yes, I know, but whatever. Is the basically the situation is I have 10 apples. I doubled the apples, but on the table there's still 10 apples. That is what I'm talking about. That is what doesn't make any sense to me. Alright. Oil ref... Oh my god, that's a lot of access points. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay. Chemical plant. Okay, this makes more sense. I think. Alright, what can we do here? Solid fuel. What is solid fuel used for in real life? Are we even using solid fuel for anything? No, we are using like petrol, right? Okay, for now, let's not look into that. Now, what about you? Okay, petroleum gas, that is important, that is big, that is huge. Okay, for that we just need oil. We can do that. Yeah, but, you know, I have infinite coal, so I don't need to worry about that. There we go. So, oil in. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, I understand what... okay, Windfire, I completely understand what you are trying to say. I'm just saying that it was like that before, and I doubled the... At this point, I feel like I'm repeating myself a quadrillion times and no one is actually listening. So I'm just not gonna repeat myself anymore. There's no point. Don't know if this is a good design here. Oh, it's definitely not a good design because the man's shortest electricity poles are kinda in the way. I wish I could like twirl these. This is the best I can do. Right, and... And there we go, petroleum gas. That seems important. I should probably inform everyone that, like, chemistry wasn't my subject. Physics? Yeah. Chemistry? Not so much. Explosives. Module armor. Modules. Oh. Bulk inserters. Okay. It's gonna take a bit. Well, I guess I'm gonna be stockpiling this in the meantime. We're gonna need more of those. Gonna make more of these, I guess. Again, this is the first time I'm dealing with this. I actually do not know how much of these I'm gonna need. Or if I'm gonna need to combine them with stuff. Probably, you know, there's so many access points. So there's probably gonna be, like, a major need to combine. two aliens here. That doesn't look like a hive though. It looks like just two aliens walking. I don't know how much you store is personal preference. I've seen people not use tanks at all. Oh. They just seem like sensical to have these. I don't know. Oh. Just like to stockpile. I'm a loot goblin in real life. Alright, refinery. There we go. Probably connect these. Like so. Well, I knew that we are going to run out of pipes at some point. Ooh. I'm going to return and grab more pipes. Yep, definitely need to grab more pipes. Alright, time for the walk of shame. Yeah, I mean... that is true. And I wish it would be easier to just like... you know... make the production bigger. But you're inherently limited by space, sadly. And by... you know, this. Because I honestly don't think this can be done any better. Like, this is like as efficient as I can make it. You have a whole planet to exploit. Well, considering how slow these things are, I cannot imagine, like, I can imagine, like, exploiting something like this, or this, but, like, if something would be, like, I don't know, here, now we've got a problem. I would have to build, like, multiple bases at that point, and, ooh, I mean, I don't even want to think about it. I don't want to think about, like, building multiple bases. Spoilers and your tech. Yeah, please don't spoil arenas if possible. Oh man, this tech is definitely taking a while. It's like my one problem with this game, the fact that tech is really that's fucking slow. Like 9 minutes. Build more labs. Well, you see, you say build more labs, right? But then I'm gonna be not producing enough science. Like, green is already... green and red is already, like, barely enough. And I literally physically cannot make it more. Like, because of how my spawn was, this here is going to block me. Now, I could move this to the right, I guess. But I really don't want to, by hand, to remove all of this. That this doesn't seem like something I want to do in my life, honestly. Like, I can understand in multiplayer this has to be a lot of fun because more people can, like, do stuff. And I definitely kind of want to do this in multiplayer. Like, it seems kind of fun to me. It will probably cut a lot of this waiting. Except for the science, that's still gonna be kind of slow, actually. Just grabbing some of these. Gonna grab some of these pipes. I'm gonna grab some of these bricks. Speaking of which, I can actually start getting rid of some of this stone I have here. There we go. It's a pretty clean base for first playthrough, a lot more expensive than most. I don't know. This looks messy as fuck to me. Like, I actually started, I started streaming this on Discord for a couple of friends in my community, right? And the second time I'm building a base, I definitely made less mistakes. Because there's a lot of mistakes here, like for instance having the same column for both copper and iron. You know, on my other playthrough that I'm currently doing, I actually have 2 different columns. Actually 3 different columns because, you know, iron, copper, and stone. And that way I'm actually leading all of this in different directions. Basically, I'm much more spacious, you know, like I built much more kind of like weird like wings. And that is a much better way to do it, I think. Anyway, we've got the pipes. But I do have to say, even in that, where I have like 60 of these, the science is still slow. Right, time to connect these. So I'm going to do... Wait. Going to take this. Oh. There you go. It was weird. Kinda like bugged out there for a moment. And connect. There we go. Ooh. Again, I'm assuming this is gonna be useful. This is way cleaner than my spaghetti bases, and I'm calling this spaghetti. Okay, it's weird because like when I did this first stream of this, I actually had some really toxic people in chat, right? Who were like essentially quite literally telling me to kill myself because I'm playing the game wrong apparently. And I thought that the community of this game is just really toxic. Nope, I apparently just got unlucky. Most of the community is helpful. See, I appreciate when people just want to help. I mean, that's what I do, you know, like, I just want to help people. Like, a couple days ago, I was streaming XCOM, right? And a lot of people... So apparently Open XCOM is considered difficult to install, even though it's literally just... You have UFO Defense, Terror from the Deep, you install both, you install Open XCOM, it grabs the files, done. But apparently that is difficult. People would shit themselves with some of the mods that I put together. I mean, it's okay to backseat. Just don't be a dick about it. The whole point of streaming is to interact with people. Alright, so... we are kind of waiting on science right now. So... I'm gonna go kill. Sounds way too complicated for me, lol. Okay. Oh no. That was not me trying to T-pose or anything. I really find that simple. It's like 4 steps done. Alright, I'm gonna go kill. Ah! One of my miners is out. I'm gonna grab these piperoos. We're probably gonna need a lot of pipes. Right, slay this hive. Yeah, but those people who get mad and derogatory because you don't play their way or the right way just need to go back under their bridge. Oh, yeah, but online anonymity and all that, you know, gonna do shit about it. Like, the moment someone starts streaming, you know, they kind of open themselves up for quite a lot of abuse. Especially if they are small and they cannot fight back in any way, shape, or form. It is just what it is. Alright, time to kill this hive. Oopty-doopty-doopty-doo. God, can't wait to get better guns. Maybe I can get like a flamethrower, that would be fucking cool. Just flammenwerfer for these motherfuckers. There we go. And let's see if I can kill this pretty big hive. Because I don't want any hives on my map. Ooh. There's a hive. I moderate for a few streamers, mostly grandmas only. And those people get a quick mute ban. We don't need that level. Well, I kinda noticed that the gun turrets kinda suck. Ooh, yeah, this is a big one. You know what? I'm actually gonna agree with you there. Try to remember. There's like a button that lets you quickly put down like a thing. Only really need this for self-defense here. Okay, maybe I have too many guns here. And not enough ammo. This will do. Alright. Oh. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Oh, shit. Ooh, is that a big boy? Oh, they're actually spawning medium boys. Ow. Man. I never expected a game like this to need reflexes. Yep, we need to retreat. So I kind of wish I could like build tanks and like play this like fucking StarCraft or Command & Conquer. Because these are basically Zerg, you know, like I could just build some fucking siege tanks and go to town. Something Alpha Squadron. Man. So I cannot read the chat right now, as you can probably imagine. Oh man. Oh man. I said that they nerfed the Flyman Warfare's. Spoilers. Okay. If there were any spoilers, I missed them because I'm reading on the Twitch app on the phone, and it has only so much room on screen. Man, these things have a lot of range. And there we go. Hive neutralized. I have not actually checked the whole texture yet. Because I feel like it's pointless, because it's probably gonna take 5,000 hours before I get to any of it. Considering it takes me from this to this about an hour. That means to get to like here, it's probably going to take like, I don't know, like 100 hours. It's okay, I played Dwarf Fortress, I can take my time. You can speedrun the whole game. Well, yeah, in multiplayer, yes. I would agree, you know, like if you have like 20 players and they all like do stuff, yeah, I can believe it. No single player. Yeah, I don't believe that. I'm sorry. From my personal experience, considering the science takes this long to do, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm a little bit sad that you cannot like turn off the aliens and still have achievements. I kinda don't like when games do that. But, you know, considering how fucking greedy the developer for this game is, I am not even surprised. Boom. Boom. Oh, this one is out. I think we are starting to lose stuff. Alright, we are doing more stuff. Those circuits, I guess that. And that. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't even know what I'm clicking. Okay, I kinda wanna start upgrading our foundries. Man, this inventory. Oh yeah, we found something out. Give me a moment. Boop, boop. There we go. Finally. Yeah! We found this out when I was doing a thing for my community. You don't talk about lazy bastard. Who's lazy bastard? Is that me? It's flamethrower. Poop. Alright, time to upgrade some of these foundries. Pop, 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 pop. Slowly upgrading all of these to their final form. It's an achievement for Factorio. So I don't entirely care about achievos. It's just they exist, so inherently I want them. I don't even think I got any achievements. That is sadly other ores. More copper. In case we need it. More coal in case we need it. Though coal has really not been an issue. It's been an issue at the beginning of the game and then never ever. Go. With a fair number of them done just by playing the game, you just... Yeah, again, eventually I will. Is that like a achievement thing? Nope. Me, never caring about achievements except for Hollow Knight and Rainworld. Also me, is there a thing that lets me check achievements? Alright, so we are doing a lot of stuff here. Stuff that I honestly do not know what it is for. How is power? We are very much Gucci. Trophy in the top right. Ah! Yep, that's about it. You can pin these? Oh. Yo, I'm actually not gonna look at these. I'm assuming these are like spoilers. I'm not gonna look at them. Portable solar panel? Batteries? That seems useful. I like batteries in real life. Oh, oh, that's big. Accumulators are basically batteries, but for, like, electricity. This is fingusa explaining accumulators like a fucking baby. Read these. Slowly upgrading all my furnaces. One day, they will all be upgraded, and then we will take over the world, of course. Man, my inventory is a mess. Alright. Need to make a couple more of these. Solar panels are sadly completely pointless before we get accumulators. In real life, solar panels are useless if you don't really have a way to store that power. So I'm assuming that they are useless in this game before you get any kind of way of doing batteries. Same as Rimworld and basically everything ever made. So let's actually put down this. What can we do now? Okay, we have more now. Oh no, we need water. Oh. 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 Okay, and what about the refinery? Oops. Okay, that can still only do that. Alright, so we have a problemo that we need to solve verino. And the problem... Oh my god. The problem is sulfur. We need petroleum gas and water. Now, water is right here. But I'm assuming that I'm not gonna be able to just take the water and do the thing, right? The game is not gonna let me because there should be like pressure in the water, right? And it should prevent me from doing this. It's kind of why I've always been building these things like really close to each other, because pressure in real life is a big problem. I'm just assuming pressure is a thing in this game. And before, no, pressure is not actually like simulated. And I'm worrying for no reason. Fucking god. You know what? It's time to say goodbye to nature, guys. Fuck you, nature. There we go. Much better. Alright, so now we are kind of at the middle point between our pumping facility dam and water over here. Let me cut down on all of this. You press Q to clear your mouse. Oh, okay. The fuel system in this game is very different from real life. It makes some things much easier, so pressure is not a thing, mostly. Oh, so I'm worrying about this for no reason, okay. So, I kinda wanna check out what the fuck are these aliens over here. It's just worms, 2 worms. There we go. It's 2 worms. Pressure used to be very realistic. They simplified to reduce CPU usage. Okay. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, plastic. Oh, coal. I guess that makes sense. Now that I think... Yeah, that makes sense. Right, so we need water. And because this is water that we are gonna be using pretty commonly, I'm also going to stockpile it. And we are also going to... get 2 of these. Going to take a second. So... I don't know if the shape matters. I don't think it does, really. Oop. Oop. I'm definitely gonna need a radar here, just to make sure that this area is, like, okay. So, I'm also gonna build a... oh, radar. Probably gonna need more of these. Yeah, I've just kind of noticed that the auto-placing is really derpy, so I no longer trust it. It's kind of like the whole tables in Ringworld, you know, like... I don't think there's a single person who trusts a table and the people eating from a table. There we go. Now this thing is gonna be filled up with water. Like, in theory, the table thingy works. In theory. But we do not work on theories. Right, but this will give us water. And then we just need to lead the other thing, the petroleum. And boom. Just need to wait for pipes. Ah, a game of much waiting. Do that. Landmines. Rockets. I like rockets. Okay, I'm going to take these down for now. And I'm gonna move them. It's a little bit more convenient. Wrong building. Wrong big, horrifying industrial monster. There we go. And on the side, I would not be very proud right now. It's not very efficient. And there we go. First step acquired. Okay, now we need to lead the petroleum gas. Well, would you look at that? I did actually just create a path with totally normal and not a horrible methods. Let me put on the... Wait, what? Give me a moment. First I'm gonna lead the thing. Why would it be like that though? Like, why would they make the inputs so specific suddenly? There's no way. That would be silly, right? It'll be very unlike this game, because so far this game has been very open about, like, inputting shit in any way you kinda want. So it'd be really fucking strange if they suddenly were like, well, actually, this one, for arbitrary reasons, you can only do in a very specific way. Huh? You know what I'm talking about? Gosh. This facility is much more far away than it looks. Yeah, my question is why though? Why not just let you input wherever? Like, everything else is like kind of freeform. Why suddenly, oops, it's all rules? Oh my god, it's so far away. Oh god. You don't mix fluids. Just don't do the same pipe? Maniac developer? On. Eventually we will reach it. Man, this is crazy. This is so much more far away than I originally realized. Oh, time to go back to main base. Oh, Nelly. I wish the game spawned some oil very close to my base, so I wouldn't have to do this. Getting stuck on pipes. The Walk of Shame. Is there like a thing that can speed me up? Because man, the character is slow in this game. Yeah, like, you start Terraria world slow. Ah, you started to lose, iron. Bad. That's bad. Alright, pipeys. Sticking some belts. I'm assuming we are very soon gonna need quite a lot of fucking belts. Because we are gonna... Oh. Well, that is an interesting problem. Huh. Uh-huh. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. You know, I never expected to fulfill my inventory, but here we fucking are, I guess. I'm just gonna eat these fish, I guess. Alright. It's time for us to solve this in the most goblin way possible. Huh? There we go. Now this is goblin mentality. Let's go. There we go. No problem now. Oh man. I really hope no one saw that, by the way, because that right there is probably like actually gonna give someone an actual heart attack. You know, a game entirely about efficiency and automation, and I literally just did that. Alright, we've got pipes. Need to make a whole bunch of these. Getting stuck. Oh god. No. What happens in Factorio stays in Factorio. It almost sounds like you can do like war crimes in this game. Can you do war crimes? Well, technically they would not be war crimes because, you know, we are not at war with the aliens. They just kinda wanna bite me and I don't wanna be bitten. Assuming this game is eventually gonna have some kind of environmentalist message and be like, yo, you were the bad guy all along. Or something like that. I don't even know if this game has any story. Who even cares? Who needs a story in a game like this? Oh, I just made a frantic realization. So, because of the thing that you guys were talking about, I actually need to do this. Oh. There we go. We then need to do more, goblin bullshit. Oh man. Oh man, my dad is rolling in his fucking grave. Just me looking at this. Oh man. Oh man. And the worst thing is, like, it's probably going to work. That is actually the worst part. I'm just waiting for normal pipes because this game loves getting rid of your pipes. Also, we need to remove this entire fucking thing here. Alright, so we actually need water. Be like, here. Go. Ah, there we go. We can actually start finishing this. Please tell me this is going to work. Please, please allow my goblin self to make this work. Make me happy. Oops. This is the stupidest shit I've ever done, but I think it's working. Oh, it's working! Yes! I made it work! It just needs power. Oh man, this is stupid. Yeah, was that radar? I'm definitely gonna need one here. Yeah, that is gonna be the problem. God, we are this game is gonna need so many fucking belts. Oh man. This is where I'm like, man, imagine like having like 20 people to help you with this crap. Like, we would have one person entirely dedicated for building belts. Anyway, we need to punch in electricity. Praise the Omnissiah, it works. We are creating sulfur. And we can just keep expanding this to the right. There's another hive. And more oil. Not that I need more oil. For now. Oh. New tech. Oop. 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 Oh, definitely need those. Mining productivity. Quality module. Oh. I don't even know what any of this is. But yeah, we can always just increase this. So why did we do this anyway? I actually don't even know anymore. I was so lost in doing it that I forgot why I was doing it. Okay, so it's basically upgrades. Gotcha. Upgrades, gentlemen. Alright, refinery. There we go. Okay, so refinery still doesn't really do anything. Time to go back to base. Man, the walk of shame. Man, the walk of shame. Is there a mod that like I know this game has mods. First, do mods disable achievements? Second, is there a mod that like speeds you up a little bit? Because god, the character is slow in this game. And like I'm old, you know, like this is not like a teenager ADHD brain. The character is just really fucking slow. Yes and yes. Man, remember when, you know, developers wanted people to have fun? God, I remember those days. Use mods? Fuck your achievos, Lamau. Alright, let's get some pipes. Get some bells, because we are gonna need a lot. My Jesus Christ, we are gonna need a lot. Well, we are playing the game the way it was meant to be. Just to show how much better it is to probably play with mods. I want at least one playthrough in my life of this game to be the default, I guess. Oh, this is creating pollution. Ooh, this is creating pollution. Oh, that's a problem. Oh, that's actually a good point. Yeah, like I should probably just make us make a chest. Where is it? There we go. This music right now almost sounds like Risk of Rain music. And honestly, I should do the same with the boats here. There we go. Other end. Well, no, I can already do that because I'm gonna be, in the future, probably expanding this to the right. So if I put it here, this thing is hard locked. And you know what? Call me crazy. I really honestly should be doing this for everything, right? You're crazy, okay. I mean, I am, but also, no. Someone forgot to mute his Discord. Ask and use Go huh? Am I speaking to fucking Russia Go from StarCraft? Right, I need to clear these. Sorry, typo. I know. I'm just being an asshole. Sorry. All right. So why did we even like do any of this? Modules. Efficient. Okay, speed module. God, I wish I could put this speed module on myself. Efficiency module. Productivity. Machine will create extra products at the cost of increased energy consumption and reduce speed. That seems pointless. Efficiency. Decreases minimum energy consumption is 20%. Wow, that's kinda good actually. Okay, so if you like mix efficiency and speed, then that's pretty good. Because one undoes the other. So you literally just get extra speed. That's pretty damn good. Okay. I see how these two... This one is pointless. This one is like completely like, why do you even exist? But the blue and green? Mwah, al dente. Alright, time to have a look see at this bullshit what we are doing here. Man. Oh god, the walk. I need to... Oh yeah, I need to click more things, like... that. Find flammables. Night vision? Huh? Build immunity equipment. Personal battery. Okay, so for labs that kinda makes sense. Energy shield equipment. Get... Mining productivity. Okay. Inserters. Inserters? Okay. I'm just clicking stuff. Alright, so let's put down these thingies here. Oh. Yeah, cool. Thank you, whoever told me that you can press Q to clear your hand. Thank you very much. Alright, so what do we need now? Alright, sulfuric acid. For that we need sulfur. Oh no! Did iron plate? Oh, there is no god anymore. Flamethrower armor. Explosives? That's stronger than grenades? Alright, let's focus on plastics for now. Is there any coal nearby? Yes, sorta. Over here. I mean, it might be a good idea to build a base there and start mining that coal. Low-key. And then move the gas over here. Create a chemistry station here while mining this coal here. So I'm not completely dependent on the coal that we have over here, because that is not actually that much. Alright, bye-bye. If you enjoyed, remember to follow. Blah blah blah, you know how that goes. Wait, how long have I been streaming for? Give me fucking moment. Thank you for the follow. I've been streaming for... Oh. Already 3 hours? Where did my time go? What happened to time? Okay. I see this is another one of those time dilation games. Let's just stockpile even more of these bitches. Alright, so first things first. We need to have a look, see if that area is actually clear. If it's not like murder deadly. I'm also going to, you know, there we go. One, that cleared my inventory, and two, now I have access here much easier. Alright, so we have path here. So this is gonna be the way to take the coal, so we are gonna be building the stuff like over here-ish. Now, I'm gonna scout south of here and see if there is a hive. Oh. Oh, that wasn't here before. What the fuck? Oh. What is this? We fucking ghost hives now. Oh. Spiders will spread. Wait, what? They spread? Okay, that changes everything. I thought that I can just keep killing them and be okay, but... no. No. I actually need to turn these into, like, small bases, like, with defense? Oh, shit. That means I probably need defenses for my main base. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, shit. The sheer level of realization right now. You cannot see my face, but I did just have like boom moment. Yeah, because this thing doesn't really have any defenses. This thing doesn't have any defenses. I need to actually fortify. And we are very quickly running out of resources. Oh no 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 no. Alright. Operation, good resources. I'm gonna need like 1,000 of these. I'm also gonna need some brick. All right. I'm gonna need walls. Alright, so first, we are gonna need to make turrets. I'm also gonna need ammo. Oh, I should be stockpiling this ammo. Oh god, it's like so much in my head right now. Like, I'm thinking about so many things. Alright, first things first. 2 of these. We're gonna be growing this south. So, it would probably be the best to grab it from here. And it would probably be the best to grab grenades from here. Yeah, we definitely need some protection. No longer are we gonna be using normal ammo. Alright, so before I even start doing the mining, I'm actually gonna need, I'm gonna need to set up. Right, so first things first, lead electricity. That is the most important part. Without electricity, we cannot really do anything in there. It's funny because tonight I'm gonna be doing like Subnautica most likely, and everything's gonna be so simple. In a weird way, that's gonna be like a really good like refresh, right? This was a mistake. Damn it. Well, to get punished. God, I hate trees. I cannot wait to burn them all to hell. I really did not expect the aliens to actually, like, move. Yeah, I do, it's just, they're kind of a bitch to make. I'm currently stockpiling them entirely because of that. Alright, initiate by... flamethrower turret. Gonna make a radar. Shoot the trees. Or a shotgun. Don't have a shotgun. Can you shoot the trees? I don't think I can shoot the shotgun. Sorry, shoot the tree. Okay, so this here is going to be like a little bit of a setup. God, we have so little ammo. Like, this is enough ammo for us, right? Shoot it, you need to press C, huh? I don't know, I'm pressing, I'm holding. Nothing. Shift space? Okay, give me one. Ah, shift space, okay. Sadly, that is spending my extremely precious ammo, so I cannot really do that very much. Actually, I'm going to take you back. Boom. Go. Thankfully, my character is fucking Saxana, and he can, like, reach into the walls. I think. I hope. Yes, he can. Oh my god. Damn. Okay, hopefully that will hold out attacks. Also, we need so many more than I expected. This is really going to take ages, isn't it? This is gonna be like nearly impossible to do alone. Hmm. Yeah, this is going to take like very, very, very long time. This whole thing. I wish there would be a better way to do this. Like, I wish I could just like evenly spread this between every turret here. But again, that's probably like quality of life stuff that like was not exactly on the mind of the developers. Go. Alright. Walk of Shame back to base. Holding Z while moving the mouse over the turrets. Well, I'm sadly nowhere near anymore. The Walk of Shame is so long that I kinda need to... When I start walking, I need to finish the walk. Wow, you have... That is a lot of steps. Like, how was supposed to someone figure this out without, like, browsing the wiki or watching, like, a let's play or whatever? It's crazy how shit like this is so much simpler in something like Dwarf Fortress than in this game. Because Dwarf Fortress, ironically, was built in such a way that it can be played by normal people. Especially the new version that's on Steam, which is barely working, by the way. I hope the guy is gonna finish it. I can recommend Dwarf Fortress to more people. Alright, how is the stockpiling room going? That is a lot of pipes, and I'm gonna need a lot of them. I'm gonna need a lot of belts as well, very soon. Ah, that's empty. And that's empty. Quality. What is this? What improves, Oh! Oh! Oh. Oh. I mean... Fuck yes. Okay, I definitely just got to really... Like, I love how the developers... Okay, so... You can tell the developers, you know their shit, right? Because they immediately show this concept on poles which have like almost no fucking range around them. So they showed it on the pole, being like, yo, you can like get more range. Also, we need more power. But we have not had that problem in a while. Yep, mini batteries. And then we will finally be able to move away from this. And I cannot wait to be able to move away from this. Might even have to make it one more. Because if we are already hitting like problems, we are gonna need more. And I thought I'm never gonna have to like upgrade this. Oh, oops. I goofed. There we go. There's like so many interesting conceptual things in this game. It just sucks I might never be able to reach them. Because I'm probably gonna get bored waiting for science. Games like Dwarf Fortress kind of solve this by making it really fun to watch. Alright, production is Gucci. For now. God, it's all about miners. I can kind of sneak in one more row. But that's it. This is the limit of our capability here. Like, we cannot go further with this. Holy shit, the entire factory is dead. Oh, man. Ah, I actually cannot sneak it in. Alright, we need to do some goblin shit here. Give me a moment. Man. Ultimate goblin tech. Super goblin tech. There we go. I hope that's not going to cause me trouble in the future. Alright, now we are creating 32. That's pretty good. That is going to keep us alive for a very long time. I need to figure out what should I upgrade now. Like, what would be the most valuable furnace? I mean, eventually I'm gonna have to take all of this shit down anyway. And rebuild my entire factory when I have access to better shit. I'm trying to ignore that. I'm trying to ignore that that is a thing on the horizon. Oh yeah, how many grenades do we have? Ooh. Oh, that's a lot of grenades. Ah, this boy is empty too. I mean, technically, me running out of ore is a really good reason for my brain to actually give this a try. You know, the whole rebuilding my factory. Oh, we found aliens. Well then. A good thing we did. Ow. Look how slow that is. I kind of wish we would like hold it and it would eventually just pick up like a certain amount of ammo. Oh my god. That is painful. That is very painful. Oh, that's actually a little bit better. Yeah, figuring it out, goddammit. These babies are not gonna be shooting for very long. Mostly so that I can come over and save them when the time comes. You know, I actually didn't think about it for a moment, but now that I'm thinking about it, throwing grenades next to coal is probably a really bad idea, and I'm glad that this game is not super realistic about it. Because if this was real life, I would have just killed myself. Just boom, gone. Because you see, coal. Oh, coal goes boom when met with fire. Alright, I'm gonna clear this hive. The last thing I want to deal with is aliens attacking my place. Assholes. Ooh, the big ones are scary. The big ones are really scary. Yeah. Yeah, they're scary, they're fast, they're high damage, they have a lot of HP. They're fucking scary. There's like almost no weakness to them. That's kinda cool in a way. You know, if completely necessary, I could just build a wall around this entire area and just... Ooh. Now that's volume. That is good. You like this. But yeah, since the aliens cannot actually go through cliffs, I could actually use the cliffs to block off the aliens. Like this is some kind of tower defense game. Ah, that is a hive. That is a hive on a fucking island. Well, that hive is fucked. I can keep them. I can keep them as pets for a little bit. Alright, so let's start this. God. I cannot wait to have these thingies that are like way better. Maybe they even have more like a range for the cable. So now we need to lead this. Man. God. Yeah, so this is kind of why I didn't really want to build, like, super big thing here. Alright, so what the fuck was I even doing? I kind of, like, forgot. There we go. I legitimately forgot why I was doing this. Like, I hyper-focused on it, and now I no longer remember. Oh, oh yes, plastic. That makes sense. I need a long boy for this. Should probably make these long boys as well. In case I need fluids that I don't even know. Nothing wrong about using long boys, except for the fact that I have so few of them. Which is kinda bad. There we go. Step 1. Finished. Okay. And now we need to lead the petroleum gas over. Rail chain signal. There's items I never even thought I would ever, like, see in anything in my life. This kind of makes me wonder, like, how good Satisfactory is. Like, if it solve any of these problems. Like, quality of life stuff. Be a little bit careful, don't want to blow up my shit. Wasted resources, don't want to do that. Oh boy, we're almost done with stuff. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. We then wanna take it like this. There we go. Whoa. What's going on? Pipeline overextended. Aw. What do you mean? Aw. Oh. Okay. That is a new... So there is pressure. So the people who were telling me that there is no pressure, that's false. There is pressure. Oh fuck, that is definitely a problem. And I was actually kind of trying to think of potential pressure problems. But apparently not enough. Hmm. Hmm. So, we are definitely gonna need this. You know, like, because this is how it's done in real life, you know, you have to create some kind of pump that will essentially push the liquid further, right? It will essentially just give it a little bit of a push, right? Need to take this down for a moment. Put a radar right here. Guns. Then wall. There we go. Oops. There we go. I probably should have moved that, like, a little bit down, but that's okay. Who cares? That's not gonna come bite me in the ass, right? I'm gonna make sure that at least some of these can shoot. Like at least the outer and inner layer. And there we go. Man. This is wild. Like, I already put so much into it, right? And it's still not enough. Like, to me, that is wild. So, I do need to actually create, like, the engine unit thingy. That is probably gonna be for next time, because it's getting kinda late. I've been streaming for almost 4 hours. And considering I do have another stream today, I'm probably going to stop for today. I'm just gonna go back to my main place. And I'm going to hide in the corner. Hoping that nothing's going to explode. Now, the smart thing would be to just leave the game going so that the science would finish and then leave, but I'm actually not gonna be home. Yeah, actually gonna need to go somewhere at 11. And it's already 10:38. So I cannot actually do that, sadly. Hey, next week we are gonna play more Factorio. Oh no, another one is down. We are running out of resources. Yep, and that one is also down. Good thing we are slowly taking over locations. Man. There's also a lot of hives I need to clear. It almost seems like there are no hives here. Then again, I'm also not really expanding north. I'll have to eventually when we figure out what to do with uranium. Knowing this game, power. Okay, so the future fingusa is not angry at past fingusa too much. I'm actually going to grab this ammo here. And yeah, it's time for to stop for today. So it turns out it's actually green cyan. Actually no, both green and red that are kind of screwing us over. Let's swap that one. And blue science is gonna be pain. Oh man. Oh man. You know, I don't even wanna look at it. Yeah, we need plastics and... yeah, let's just save the game. Stream... Boom. Alright, so that was Factorio. We are gonna do more Factorio next week. I don't know when. But, you know, the moment I can, basically. Game is complex, and it's complex in both very smart ways and also in very stupid ways. There's definitely a lot of busy work to this shit that I wish... that I kind of wish would not be a thing. But it is what it is. Anyway, I'm just gonna go. I need to be in at a place in about 20 minutes, so... bye-bye, everyone.